In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to freeze a column in Notion. Freezing a column is really useful when you're working with wide databases and lots of properties. It lets you lock one or more columns in place on the left side, so they stay visible while you scroll horizontally through the rest of your table. This is especially helpful for keeping important information, like titles or dates, always in view. First, open your Notion workspace and navigate to the page that contains the database you want to work with. In this example, we're using a tutorial database, but you can follow along with any table-style database in your own workspace. Make sure you're in a table view, not a board or calendar, because freezing columns only applies to table layouts. Once your table is open, look along the top row where all your column headers are displayed. Each header represents a property in your database like name, status, created, or tags. Find the column that you want to keep visible at all times. In our case, we're going to use the column labeled Created, but the process is exactly the same for any other column. Now move your cursor to the header of that column. Click directly on the column name to open the column menu. This is the same menu you might already use to change the property type, rename it, or adjust other settings. When the menu opens, look through the options until you find the one that says Freeze Up to Column. Go ahead and click Freeze Up to Column. As soon as you do, Notion will lock that column and every column to its left in place. You'll notice a subtle dividing line appear in the table header. When you scroll horizontally, everything to the right will move, but the frozen columns on the left will stay fixed and visible. If you want to freeze more than one column, you can repeat this process on a column further to the right, or simply look for the small blue handle that appears in the table header near the frozen area. Click and drag that blue handle to the right to include additional columns, or drag it back to the left if you want to reduce the number of frozen columns. If you change your mind later, just open the column menu again and unfreeze the column, or drag the blue handle back so no columns are frozen. That's all there is to it. You've now learned how to freeze columns in Notion to keep key information visible while you scroll through your data.